Okay, so I've had this comment about why I don't share the deals and I need to be more transparent. So apologies, because I thought I was really transparent and I did talk about some specifics of my deals. But let's get into one which is currently under refurb. This I bought below market value about 2 or 3 months ago. I paid 230,000. You can see it's an ex-local authority end of terrace. And to be fair, it was in pretty good condition. The guy had lived there for like 45 years. My nanny and granddad actually lived on this road about 25, 30 years ago. So I spent most of my youth playing on this particular street, but I don't remember this guy. And most of these types of houses pre-refurb have been going from anything from 270 up to 300. So it was a good below market value purchase, around 20% BMV. I've got one going through on the same street, albeit a mid, for 200,000. So a lot of my copycats, a lot of the wannabes, a lot of the people who try and fail in doing what I do is because they overpay. Getting great deals starts with the purchase price, and 230 is the most I've ever paid for these, even though they have been going for crazy money, crazy numbers. And I'm going to give you the GDV at the end of the video. But back to the house, so you can see pretty good condition, nothing wrong with it, but it's just not going to work as a student 5-bed HMO. Now, what I like about this particular layout is that we can get the kitchen in the existing kitchen footprint and use the dining room as a separate living area. Normally we merge them into one, but this house is slightly bigger, so we're going to be able to create the two. Always a bonus point. So this is the living room, and this is where the big difference happens, and you'll see in one of the pictures in a second how we get the drains in. We effectively split this room into two separate rooms, both with small en-suites, and we basically put two parallel walls through the middle, then section them off, and half is for one room and the other half is for the other room, making very small but full showers and toilets and sinks en suite. Now, this is why I got the house so cheap. So even though I completed on it 2-3 months ago, I actually agreed to buy it probably about 8 months ago. So the BMV was even more significant. And what had happened is these are 3-bed ex-local authority houses, but the vendor had knocked through a wall and created a large master bedroom, which is the bedroom you can see here. A massive mistake on his part, because it was advertised as a 2-bed, and most of the copycats and the wannabes saw it as a 2-bed and didn't understand that this can happen and completely disregarded it. So I didn't find this deal off market. I didn't do some leafleting. This isn't through a mate of a mate, and I didn't grease the backhand of an estate agent. This property was on the open market. Anyone could have bought it. The problem is people don't have the experience, they don't have the insight, they don't understand the market to understand when a great deal is staring at them in the face. Here's the good old peach bathroom. I think we'll skip quite nicely on. There's nothing to be said about that. So here's the floor plan, and as you can see, we'll start with the first floor where it shows 2 bedrooms, but effectively the bedroom on the left was split into one from 2 bedrooms. So what we do is we effectively put that bedroom back and we create an ensuite for that new bedroom from the existing bathroom, as well as using that bathroom space for an ensuite for the bedroom next door to it. The tricky bit of getting an ensuite in these houses is getting an ensuite into the bigger bedroom at the front to the left of this floor plan. We tend to put it at the front there where you can see there's a cupboard, but in for the other bedroom. Now, it's difficult to get the drainage and the waste and soil stacks through these houses, and it all depends on the way the floorboards run. Now, we were really lucky that the floorboards were with us, so we could come straight out across ways at the end of the terrace and down into the soil stack. But on mid terraces, you have to come out the front and either go down into the drain in the front or have to face a dreaded macerator. Lots to be considered before you even start considering how you're going to get the en-suites in this house. Coming back downstairs, now normally when we've got a conservatory, we just take them down because you can't have a bedroom going straight into a conservatory unless there's a means of escape, i.e. a door or an escape window. Now we're really lucky that the floor plan is pretty accurate, and 2, there's a door in the conservatory. So we effectively build stud work within the conservatory take the patio doors out of the living room, and that then becomes one of our bedrooms and then another bedroom in the front. So we effectively have 2 bedrooms downstairs, ensuite, 3 bedrooms with en-suites upstairs, and then a great kitchen cum diner on the right hand side. And this is just some of the pictures I've taken mid-work. You can see the good old toilet is still there, but you can see how we've blocked the door up, and we're now starting to create some of those en-suites and carve some of the room out of the existing bathroom. This is the smaller room that's created from the large bedroom. So we've effectively put the bedroom back, and you can see that we've built a doorway into what will be its new ensuite. Here's some pictures of the gunning up the floors and the drainage. This is actually from the kitchen. So this is where the drainage is coming right through to the new en-suites for the downstairs bedrooms. Some plastering, and these are the tiles that we've gone for. We tend to go for dark tiles and dark paint in small en-suites. It tends to work really well, and they have a much longer shelf life in student houses than light tiles with light grout and light silicone does. So looks good, great for small spaces, but actually really practical long term. Now, don't have a picture of the kitchen because that's still a work in progress, but that's going to follow the same theme. So keep following, keep watching, and I'll post some updates later. So back to the numbers. So I paid $230,000 for this house, which was about 20% below market value. I've had the valuation done for a bridge to let. That means I get a valuation, obviously, for the purchase, but I also get a valuation post refurbishment works if I do what I say that I'm going to do, which is create a 5-bedroom, 5 ensuite student house. Now, normally I was getting 425 to 450 GDV on these last year, and I'm confident I'll still get 425 when it comes to the actual valuation, but the valuation I've been guaranteed is 400,000. That means that when I complete the refinance, I will get all of the money out that I've put in to buy, all of my costs, all of my refurb costs, and a little bit extra completely tax-free. This is a great example of buy, refurbish, and refinance. And these are the sort of unsexy deals that you should be looking at to grow a super portfolio.